Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am dedicating this mani to my girl Ginny. We are doing a mani twin. I think it'll be a mani twin Monday. If not, it'll be a mani twin something. But we're doing this mani together and we did all of the planning and I am very excited to get to it. We chose these decals. I had sent them to her for her birthday, and we agreed the minute we saw them that we both needed to use them in a collab. So that's what we're doing. The first color we chose was Flores Sea, part of the Sea Glass collection by Revel Nail. And then we chose two colors from the hashtag Marla Made Me Do It collection, which was a collab with Shimmer and Shine. And we chose, well, I thought it was Giggle, but it turned out to be Weirdo because I switched the lids the last time I used them. Whoops. And then we also chose Obsessed, which is this beautiful topper. And that is what we're going to use in this lovely mani twin collab we are doing. I don't know why I keep saying collab. It's collab or collaboration. But right now, I'm going to get into our dipping process, which is going to include 3 dips, not 2, but 3 dips of Flores Sea because it is very sheer and transparent, and I wanted a little bit more full coverage. So I am doing you a favor, and I am only showing you 1 dip in Flores Sea because you don't need to see me do that 3 times. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to dip twice in Weirdo. Now, while you are watching me dip, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about my friend Ginny Smith. Ginny and I have known each other, let's say 5 years, I think. 4 or 5 years. It's been a while since we met. And we met, believe it or not, online in a lip sense group. Anybody familiar with lip sense? That stay put lipstick that is made by 𝕎𝕗𝕝𝕉𝕉. It was a really popular thing for a while. It may still be. I just don't wear makeup that much anymore since COVID. So, yeah. Anyway. So I was kind of obsessed with lip sense, and I was in a lot of lip sense groups, and Ginny and I were kind of running in the same circle and got to chatting quite a bit. And next thing I know, we're chatting in private messages, and we're, I don't know, we just became fast friends. Through our common interest in makeup and shopping. Because the next thing that we both became obsessed with were handmade leather earrings. Yep, we were obsessed, to say the least. But it turns out that we had a lot more in common, and we eventually did meet in person. What you just saw there was a picture of us when we were out to dinner one time when Ginny came to the area where I live for a business trip. I was like, girl, we have got to get together. So we had dinner, and it was a lot of fun. We had a great night. We ate some good food. We had some fun conversation. We ate desserts out of shot glasses. It was a fantastic night, and I was so happy to finally meet her in person. And we've been, really good friends ever since. And when I started doing my own nails, I was always showing her what I was doing. And she was always like, wow, that's really cool. That's awesome. I wish I was brave enough to try it. And I kept telling her, oh my gosh, girl, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Like, seriously. And I will walk you through it. I will help you learn. And she just kind of was like, yeah. And I think some of it was time. She was working and, And then a little over a year ago, back in April, I finally wore her down. And I got her to agree to try it by sending her a care package full of all the supplies she would need to do her first dip mani. and including some custom powders that I'd personally made for her to try. So yeah, that's how it started. She just jumped down that rabbit hole with me. Okay, I kind of pushed her down the rabbit hole, but I'd say she was willing, and it's been, you know, a fantastic journey with her. We've been partners in crime for quite a while, and I would not want anyone else to be on this dip nail journey with me than Ginny. So yeah, and this collab has been a long time coming. We should have done a Mani twin long ago, because really she's the first person I would want to do one with, and I'm glad she is the first person I'm doing it with. So I highly recommend you go on over to her Instagram page. She does a lot of amazing dip manis, and she's very involved in the iGel community. She is one of their mods, admins on their Facebook group, and she does a lot of live tutorials there, so go check those out. She's also done live tutorials on Peppy Gel's Facebook page, and so she's known on Instagram as Purplicious Dipz. I am going to link her Instagram account down in the description box, and yeah, go give her a follow. She's pretty awesome. Anyway, that is why and how this Mani twin collab came to be, and that is how my friendship with Jeannie Smith came to be. She's also one of my fellow mods in the Marla Chris Mani Fam Facebook group, so if you are in there, you'll be seeing her as well. She is 1/5 of the mod squad. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you didn't already know this, the other thing that Jeannie and I have in common is our love for purple. Yes, that's right. Hashtag Team Purple, that's us. She is the only other person I know who adores purple as much as I do. So what I'm about to do now is apply the topper Obsessed over the Flores Sea on my pinky and my index finger. I'm going to leave my thumbnail just a plain solid, because I'm going to be applying a decal on that later on. So yeah, I'm just going to apply a layer of dip base, and I'm going to lay my finger flat into the powder, and that's it. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you watch me do that for a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, so now it's time for clear encapsulation, and I am going to use my Revel Nails clear as I always do, but this is my solid like non-glitter clear. I do that on my thumb and on my two middle and ring finger. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use my glitter specific clear on the two fingers that have obsessed on them. And then I am going to brush everything off and get everything activated so I can go file and buff off camera. And I'm going to keep doing that pretty much all the time because nobody's asked me to put my filing routine back into my video. So I'm just going to skip that part until someone tells me they want to see it. Because I try to keep my videos as short and sweet as I possibly can. So, well, I'm going to finish this encapsulation and I'm going to do all the things I mentioned. And when I come back, we're going to apply some Waterslide decals, and they are 3D. I've done them before on my channel, but Ginny really wanted to do these with me because I had sent them to her in her goodie box for her birthday. And yeah, we're both dying to get these on our nails, so that's what we're going to do when I come back. Decal time. Are y'all ready for this? I couldn't resist. Anyway, so I'm going to cut out the ones that I want from the sheet, and I'm going to trim as closely to the... Oh boy, take two. I want to trim as closely to the design as I possibly can. Don't want a lot of excess around it. It'll lay a lot easier that way. So while the decal is soaking in the water, I am going to apply some sticky base coat by Maniology, which will help it stay put once I lay it on my nail. Now, while I wait for the sticky base coat to get tacky, I'm going to remove the decal from the water and take the backing off as carefully as I can because these are very delicate and I don't want to ruin it. Now, the last time I did these 3D decals, I did use my jelly stamper for application. However, I found when I did my right hand that the jelly stamper did not work so well with these particular decals for some reason, or at least I was struggling with it. So I apologize for being out of frame while doing my thumb. Like I said, I was struggling a bit and had to get it kind of close to my face so I could see what I was doing. Because usually I have it on a jelly stamper, which magnifies it and you can see better. Okay, so that's what I did, and that's why I'm out of frame for the thumb, but I do a little bit of a better job with my ring finger, so I am going to do the same exact thing for that application, and I'm going to stop rambling again, take a break, so you can just watch. Enjoy. I'm popping back in right here at this moment because the worst that I mentioned before happened and I broke the decal. I pulled the top part off with my tweezers because it got stuck. But I wanted to leave this part in so I could show you that all is not lost. You can fix it. Thankfully, it all just cleanly split, so I was able to reapply it and line it up so that you can't even tell the difference. So I got lucky. But yeah, those mistakes happen, and if you're not very careful, these delicate little decals will fall apart. And I made that mistake because I laid it down too soon and it got stuck to the sticky base coat. So, but all's good. It's all fixed. Now, I know some like to use gel to encapsulate their decals. In fact, I believe that's how Ginny applied hers. However, I am such a fanatic, I guess, about using dip liquids. I really highly prefer them over gel, and if I can use them instead of gel anytime, I will choose to. And this is how I've figured out that using regular dip liquids with these decals works. And that is by applying the smudge-free top coat on top of them, letting that dry entirely, like completely dry to the touch, and then using the activator over that, because I'm always worried that the activator will, make the decals disintegrate, or I don't know. I'm just worried about activating right over them. So the sticky base coat gives a protective layer, and then I can activate, and then I can top coat with my regular dip liquids, and it works perfectly fine. I absolutely love doing it this way. My nails feel much more durable and sturdy for me. That's what I prefer. But lots of people don't really care that much about it and will use gel, and that's fine too. Whatever works for you. This is what works for me, and I really like doing it this way. Now, while I was waiting for the smudge-free top coat to dry, I did activate the other 3 nails, and now I am applying the top coat. Once that is done, I will go back and activate the nails with decals on them, and then I will top coat those as well. They're done. I am obsessed. I am absolutely loving this combination. These decals are beautiful. The colors go so nicely with them. I am so happy with the outcome. Jeannie and I did a good job. Now I'm going to apply my cuticle oil as I always do. This is the newest scent from that Mystic Witch called Mantra. It has a mango scent in there and a bunch of florally scents mixed in as well. It is delicious. I love the smell of it. I just keep smelling my fingers. It's weird, but okay. Anyway, I hope you guys will go and give Jeannie's Instagram a follow. She is a fantastic fantastic human and deserves all the love. So please do that. And I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And turn on those notifications so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Oh, before I go, I needed to tell you something. I am almost to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I am less than 150 subscribers away. I need you to help me get there. And if you do, there is going to be a huge, and I mean huge, giveaway. And it's going to be lots of fun with lots of good stuff. So please click that subscribe button. Let's get to 1K. Okay? Bye-bye now.